Little does Kha'Zix know that he is not the focus of this video. Oh, look at him, he doesn't have a clue. Oh, poor Kha'Zix. Unlucky, man. Alright, it's time. We've got a Lillia game. I know some people have been excited for this, and I've been excited for it too. Because I really enjoy this champion. This champion is a lot of fun, despite her being at a pretty bad win rate and not being appreciated very much, I think, by a lot of maybe higher elo junglers. That's what I've been hearing. She is not the greatest right now, but I think she's pretty damn solid. I wouldn't say she's overpowered, but I think she has a lot of potential sometimes, and she's just a lot of fun, which is why I play her. So yeah, Kha'Zix got banned this game, I'm pretty sure, so I hit him with that Lillia. The horse jokes, it's not a... I know she's a fawn, but I like calling her a horse, okay? Don't ask why, just don't ask why. Alright, so starting off with the game, we're versing an Elise, and Lillia is extremely good at full clearing. For runes, I love running Fleet Footwork on her. Fleet Footwork is just so nice because she has no built-in sustain, so she can fall pretty low in the jungle sometimes, and if she's fighting a lot or, you know, you're doing things around the map, you really have to kind of recall early if you don't have any sort of sustain. So Fleet Footwork is great for that, and plus the little bit of extra move speed you get with an auto attack is super nice as well. So this is about it. Her clear is very simple. You want to make sure you're hitting the jungle camps with the outer ring of the Q, and maintaining your move speed too. Watch how I clear through the jungle. So just really want to make sure you're staying at 5 stacks of move speed with your passive, because that's what makes her clear so fast. She can just move between camps so quickly, and it's just really effective. So what I'm going to be doing after this is just probably going for a roam onto the river. As you can see, the Elise has gone for a gank top lane, which is what most Elises do. I mean, this was understandable. I should have pinged this out, I should have done all that stuff, but I didn't, because, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with Lillia just yet. I'm still learning her. But Elise goes for a very greedy dive, and I actually managed to pick up the kill there. I don't think I have to flash, but it's whatever. We take those. Okay, so now I want to just finish my clear. And yeah, like I said, my macro was not the greatest this game, not gonna lie. I'm still improving on Lillia, for sure. And it'll be, you know, we'll take some time to learn her, and we'll get those sweet victories, I assure you. I definitely want to play a lot more. Okay, so Fiora wants to push this wave up after getting a kill on the Riven, but I say no, fuck that. And I just walk up and start bopping her. She has no chance, and she just dies, and we pick up her second kill of the game. Very nice, very nice. Okay. After that, obviously, we want to push the wave in, and then after that, I'll go for the crab. The Elise died. After I killed the Elise, kind of just assume that she goes bot side, and right now I should actually be pinging that the Elise will be bot side. As you can see, she's bot side. Very obvious, because if she's not here, then she's definitely on the other side of the map. And so, that was a bit bad by me not calling it out, you know. Really should have made sure the bot lane backed off there, but that's my bad, honestly. I definitely should have called it out there. But nevertheless, I decided to recall, and I go into Red Smite and my Fiendish Codex. Is that what it's called? I don't really know the AP items. I don't really play AP champions that much, aside from Lillia now, but, you know, yeah. Okay, so after this, I go for pretty much another clear. I check the crab, I think, to see if it's taken. No, I know it's taken for a fact. We should always assume the crab's taken because the Elise just showed bot side. And Elise is pretty good at doing crab, so you can assume it's just been taken. Elise shows up again mid lane, and yeah, that's kind of what Elise does. She just goes between lanes and starts killing shit. These guys trade under tower, so I actually want to push this wave in, except a little... Oh, what's this? We disconnected. Okay. Alright, this issue has been resolved now, actually. I didn't actually know what was causing this, but turns out it was like a setting on my my internet that kept searching for new networks, and that was what was causing the disconnects. So I've fixed that issue now. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But yeah, so you can see how tragic that was, right? Because I could have pushed that wave in pretty easily, but because of the disconnect, I couldn't push it in time, and so I just gave Lucian a full wave, or like a full 2 waves. It was really tragic. But I did hit level 6, and now I'm going to see if I can go for a gank bot lane. Jinx is kind of getting destroyed here. Throw out my E, and I actually hit the Lulu with it, which means I can sleep her. And then I bop her with the W. I get exhausted, nothing else happens there. I tried for a gank, but we burned the Lulu summoners. I think that's fine, I guess. Could have ended better, but you know, it's whatever. I could have slept the Jinx, but man, this is hard to hit. I tell you, it's hard to hit. And so I walk up here, try and help the Kled escape. Can't do shit here, but I am 2 levels up on the Elise, so I'm just trying to... What am I doing here? I shouldn't be here. I'm just trying to apply pressure, I guess, and that's about it. Checking to see if I'm close to my jungle item. I am close. I already have it. Like, what the hell? This jungle item is so busted, in my opinion. Normally, yeah, I don't know. It's so nice. I love the AP jungle item compared to Warrior enchant with Kha'Zix and stuff. Man, it just feels so nice to get. And it's a big power spec. So now I just finish my camps because there's nothing I can really do. My Kled is very low, so I don't really want to gank, and it's not a gankable anyway. So I just decide to finish up my camps here, I'm pretty sure. I should recall, actually, and buy my Runic Echoes. I'm pretty sure I'd do that after this, or I get greedy and take the rest of my camps. Yep, recall. That's the right thing to do. And as for Lillia, it's self-explanatory. In terms of just mechanics, like, it's so easy to play this champion. Well, you need to manage like your movement properly and make sure you're in the sweet spot for the Q. But that's about it with this champion. She's not very mechanically intensive. Aside from that, she's very reliant on move speed. I don't think I touched on the other runes. So I know I mentioned fleet footwork, so that's pretty much just for sustain and a little utility. Triumph, Legend Tenacity is extremely good because if people get on top of you and you get CC'd, she's very, very vulnerable. So Tenacity helps a lot. And Bop, do we hit him with the Q? E, sorry? No, we don't. But we just force the Lucian to kind of walk into the Kled and he picks up a kill by himself. So that was nice. Yeah, runes, right. Ravenous Hunter and Cheap Shot are very good domination second runes. I don't actually think Ravenous is that good, so I've been running Relentless lately, just trying it out. And I feel like it's a lot better on her, but that's my opinion. Ravenous is still very safe and you'll have a lot of sustain. So maybe if you're not familiar with Lilia's kit, then you can run Ravenous Hunter. That's definitely a good option. Definitely nothing wrong with it at all. And so here I'm just trying to check the enemy jungle, see if there's camps, and I take them very easily. Just because I saw the Elise, like, I kind of wanted to try counter jungle her at some point, and that would potentially get me a kill, but she's not there. And yeah, I just resume my camps. Man, it's so relaxing playing this champion. And it feels very nice. I feel like with Kha'Zix you have to be a lot smarter, whereas with Lillia you can kind of full clear very, very quickly, and then you can kind of just do things after that. So I sleep the Fiora here and we just bop her in the head and we pick up a kill. So very nice. And yeah, man, the sleep is very, very, very good in conjunction with the W. You want to make sure you're using your W with your ultimate, because it pretty much just guarantees a big chunk of damage. Using W on its own is quite tricky. You have to kind of predict where the enemy is going to go, so it can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Oh look, another disconnect. Alright, that's fine. It will not happen again after this, I promise. And if it does, I'm going to be sad. Okay, so Yeah, we are just taking the Herald here. But as I was saying, it's very important to kind of use the W with the ulti, with the ultimate. And we take the Herald. Using the move speed is very important too. So if you're taking something, maybe like a jungle camp or something, you want to make sure you stack that move speed before you actually go somewhere, so that you can kind of, you know, run on people. Yeah, you can see how much damage I do. So it's kind of crazy if you hit your abilities in the right spot. And we actually burned the Fiora flash there, and I just fail flash. I just fail flash completely. I disrespected. Unfortunately, the blast cone was there, but you know, that's whatever. Taking the Elisa's camps while she's down bot side, and that's about it. I want to drop the Herald top. Do I? Yeah, I dropped the Herald top to get some tower plating, and to be honest, I should have just kind of pressured this tower a lot more than I should have. Yeah. So we're going top here because the teleport from Fiora means she's bot side, and did we disconnect again? Okay, no we didn't. Nah, man, look, we really wanted this tower, but Kled was like pinging, please help me. I need help even though, like, we're completely fine. And he's like, wake up Lillia, I'm being chased down river. And and he's alive. Like, I don't need to help him there. Barely. This guy makes it sound like he was just being chased by 3 like, rabid dogs. Like, holy shit, man. I'm sorry. I give him a little sorry, princess. And we just leave it at that. So my first item after the after the jungle item is going to be Liandry's. So Liandry's, for obvious reasons, is just so synergistic with her passive, which does percentage max health damage. So we definitely want that ASAP. I've been trying other stuff on her. You don't have to go Liandry's after the jungle item, but it tends to be a very safe choice for reliable, guaranteed damage. In conjunction with the passive, it's very nice. It's very nice. You can also go like tanky. I've seen Night Blue do stuff like Frozen Heart. I haven't tried that yet, but we'll see. And as for boots, you just go defensive boots. Tabby is pretty self-explanatory. You can go Lucidity boots. Lucidity boots feels very nice. It feels very, very nice. But you end up being very squishy, so I'm not sure if I want to sacrifice tankiness for that on this champion. But we'll see. It's very good if you don't actually need defensive options and you feel like you can survive. Very, very nice. Okay, so here I'm like to my team, shove bot, because this tower is very low, and we have a Ziggs on the team, right? So whenever a tower gets low, you kind of want to just force into the tower and let the Ziggs W it, and he'll just blow it up, and, you know, there you go, free tower. As you can see, we just execute that tower very easily, and that is about it. Elisa's shown top again, ganking the Riven. Poor Riven, man. Or poor solo lanes. They have been destroyed by this Elise. But, you know, what can you do? Without enough vision, I should be getting more vision, actually. But without vision, you can't really track the Elise that well. This is also just an example of me, like, having subpar macro. It's like, I don't know. Whenever I play a new champion, I have to kind of focus more on the mechanics of the champ and, you know, getting used to them. Rather than, you know, like, looking at my map, seeing where the enemy jungler is and all that stuff. So it'll take some time, boys. We'll get there, we'll get there. So, okay, so the thing I have with Lillia is that, the thing I think about her is that, wait, what am I saying? Oh my god. Something that I've been thinking about in regards to Lillia is the fact that she can only pick fights that she's comfortable in. Kind of like Kha'Zix. So, I think it's very important to focus on heavy farm with her, but obviously you still want to impact the map more than anything. But she clears very fast, and so I reckon it's very, very safe to just prioritize getting your camps first, because you can do your camps so quickly, and you know. Okay, We try and look for the Lucian. Turns out he's actually in the bush, and I just get fucking destroyed. Enough said. Yeah, that was kind of mad at me. Yeah. Unlucky, man. Look, I'm still learning. I missed the Q on the Lucian, because, you know, I'm trash. But we'll get there, we'll get there. That was a very good play by Lucian. He just kind of hid in the bush and waited while his team followed up. I probably should have sweeped that a little better. And that results in 3 of us dying, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so what was I saying? I was saying that she can't do much unless she's been put in the right position, something like that. Yeah, so I think farming on her is very nice. That's about it. I think that was all that's the whole point I was making. Okay, at least gets destroyed by the Riven. Jesus Christ. Well, Riven is like 0-3 and still wrecking kids. That's good. And I just go for camps again. Because there's a bit of downtime. My team is just kind of getting in position, waiting for stuff to happen. And yeah, who doesn't love just prancing around as a horse? As a horse? No. As a fawn, and just, you know, not having a care in the world. I think she's such a fun champ, and I would definitely want to play her more. I won't be making any guides and shit on her because I just don't know her well enough yet, and I still need to play her more. So we come along here and we sleep the Lulu, and then we bop her in the face with the W. We can't miss the W when they're sleeping. There's no way. There's not a chance. I'm pretty sure we can fight this, so I flash over. At least gets a bit too greedy. Jinx gets caught out of position, and then we just absolutely obliterate them. You can see how much damage Lillia actually does when she's when you hit the, yeah, I've said this before, but yeah. Fiora gets a little greedy. She kills the center, but we follow up and finish her off. The E is such an underrated ability. Lillia's E, by the way. She's like a very it's like a very potent ability in the sense that it applies her passive, and it enables the sleep on the enemy. So don't ever underestimate the E, man. The E is such a useful ability. And we take the second Herald here. And I'm pretty sure after that I just recall. The right play here is to recall, because there's nothing on the map to take right now. Take that. Recall? Okay, I get greedy for the enemy blue. Of course we do. We have to take that blue. We have to take the enemy blue. Yes. I love blue buff. On any champion. Doesn't matter. Like, yeah. Oh, okay, there's a little tip. You can actually throw your E into the wall. So that it explodes and doesn't travel, but it will still hit the person in front of it. Like, say if someone's next to the wall, you can kind of explode the seed in the wall, and then it'll kind of hit them. So that's a little nice, that's a nice little trick, I suppose. Riven is getting 3-manned. As you do, you know, as you do as a top laner. That is very unfortunate, but, you know, I think these guys don't really respect the lack of vision, I suppose. So, I mean, you had it coming, man. I go for just kind of catching the wave here. I mean, they've just taken my entire top bot side jungle, so that is kind of unfortunate. But, you know. Ooh, scary Fiora here. Trying to kind of kill me. I have to... Oh, shit. What an interesting interaction. Okay. So, I was kind of wondering if the sleep would get cancelled by the Fiora W. And that's why I was kind of holding on to the sleep there, but it turns out it works just fine, I suppose. And we end up picking the Fiora off. At what cost though? Because there's fucking 3-4 top, and they just killed my Kled and took the tower. But I still have some power in this situation, so I decided to drop the Herald mid lane and kind of just take this mid tower while everyone is top lane. That's kind of all I can do in this situation, and it's very important that I did this because you have to kind of trade. So You have to kind of trade objectives when you're in situations like this. When you just like have nothing. You know you're not gonna get there in time, right? There's no way I could have gotten top lane in time. So instead of recalling, you kind of just need to find what you can get out of the situation, and you know that's very important. Did I disconnect again? Okay, I didn't. I suppose we're just waiting for dragon here. It is their third dragon, so we do want this, but it's not gonna come easy. Miss all my abilities as per usual. It's very hard, man. I'm sorry, man. The E is so hard to hit. It's kind of like a Nidalee spear, I feel like, but it has that bit of AoE at the end, which is nice. They're starting the dragon, and we're trying to get in there. I can't get there in time. Bit of a fight breaks out here. Start queuing. That's about it. Bop the Lucian. Smack him in the face. We take those. W is a very satisfying ability, but I'm pretty fucking low here, so I need to, you know, apply my fleet footwork and just kind of heal. The Baron is up. Do we take this Baron? Fuck no. Or do we? No, we did take the Baron. This is a good Baron call because there's 3 dead and the Elise just kind of entered. The problem is that we have no smite, so that is the issue. And I don't think it'll stop them from... Actually, man. Look, this is so crazy. We stopped the Baron because the Kled was afraid that the Jinx would steal it with a rocket. How crazy is that? What? That is like the least likely thing that could ever happen. But anyway, it's fine. We pick up the Fiora and, you know, just kind of resume our kind of thing. Just keep doing our thing, taking our camps and all that. I feel like we could have gotten that Baron, but I suppose it's good to play it safe. But I definitely think we could have gotten it. I don't know. It's whatever though. Okay, I recall and buy my Zhonya's Hourglass. Yes, we take those. And then I start building into Deadman's. So Zhonya's Hourglass is extremely useful for when people are on top of you, as well as just, you know, when you want to go in, because something you can do is kind of just flash in, Q everyone, then press your R, and that'll put everyone to sleep, and then you can just Zhonya's to safety. I don't know, it's a pretty nice combination, and then your team can follow up. Pretty good. So there's four bot going for this Lucian, and we definitely have no pressure in this Baron pit, which fucking sucks. And I actually get snared and burst down by the Elise here. My team comes along though, and I flash Q the Elise. She's going to die. I put my Zhonya's up, but it's not enough. I just die in the process because Fiora is crazy champion, and you know, yeah, we just kind of lose that quite badly. And I'm like here, I was getting a little frustrated here because 4 people went for the Baron, and we kind of just lost all pressure around the Baron, which was very, very bad, because you want to have pressure around the Baron pit during this point of the game. And that pick bot lane, although it was good on paper, it lost us the entire area of the Baron pit. So I'm pretty sure before this I said, okay, let's pressure Baron, or like threaten Baron. And look how it turned out. My whole team went bot, and now we just have 0 control over Baron. So this puts us in a very, very bad position, and just, it was not worth going for that Baron. Going for that pick bot lane, in my opinion. At the same time, I shouldn't have face checked, but like, I have to face check. Right? I have to face check in case they're doing the Baron. So it's just kind of unfortunate in that scenario. Just really bad decision making, in my opinion. But you know, it's whatever. So there's really not much else we can do now. I think what I should have done in this scenario is go for more vision around the Baron. As I've been saying, like, it's very important to get this vision because it's the only objective up right now, and you know, we kind of need it. As you can see, they are starting it. So now, like, see how easily they can start it we have like zero pressure around the Baron. I don't believe they actually do it here. Yeah, they just try and bait it. But at least tries to go for another pick on me. And Fled just zooms in. You know, we pick off the Elise. We go into the Fiora next. We just kind of have to hang back here. My team is kind of dropping a bit low. My Ziggs is very low. I'm trying to throw my seed out, see if I can get any potential picks off with the sleep, but it's not going to happen. And so we have to kite back a little bit, throw another seed out, actually hit the Lucian, and so I want to sleep him, bop him with the W, and then we piss off. Hell yeah, I love that. I love doing that. It's a very nice way of getting picks. But as you can see, our inhibitor's gone, and the minions are pushing into the base, which means we have to kind of recall. And that's going to be the Infernal Soul. It's going to be the Infernal Soul for the enemy team. I'm pretty sure. Like, we have there's no way we get to it in time. Because we all had to recall. But, you know. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Like, I don't know. Could I have gone for dragons more in this game? I don't really know. I probably could have, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's just I don't really prioritize dragons that much. Okay, I hit an E on the Elise, and we actually go for a pick here. But she gets shielded, and then she Zhonya's. I managed to pick her off with the outer ring of the Q, which is very nice. And so I ping the Baron. We have the Elise dead. There's no way they can kind of secure this Baron, but they can contest it and try and get us off it. So that's why I say turn if they come to the team. And then I'm like, okay, yep, turn. Obviously. Go on the Fiora, bop her with the W, throw out E. Do we put this guy to sleep? No, we don't. Actually, we do, but in a different way. And in the meantime, Jinx is fucking pushing into the base. We've got 3 recalling, and so I want to go in here. You can see we're going in. Well, the Lillia walks a little bit up, and I start going in on her. I want to go on this. I go on this, man. Come on, please, please, Cled, I put them both to sleep. Hello. Oh my god, this is unfortunate. Oh my god. I got really annoyed here. Are you serious? Cled was like, oh man, this guy is the biggest. You know, it's fine. I got really annoyed here. Super annoyed because we were just throwing the game from bad decisions. It was like tragic. It was like so winnable there. But then I die in the process. Like I shouldn't have gone for that, right? Because it's like I'm relying on my teammates there to help me out. And it's a very high risk to rely on your teammates in solo queue. As you can see, like, Jesus, man. I mean, it's not a bad mindset to have, or not a bad playstyle to have at all. Playing with your team is very important, especially in high elo, but this, man, this was tragic. Like, we should have got that. We should have got a double kill there, and there was no way they would have ever gone to Baron and just snowballed off there. That was, like, really tragic. Like, really bad. I don't know. I don't have a single clue as to why Kled didn't go in. He's Kled, like, seriously. But, yeah, now, as you can see... Oh, yeah, this is the end of the game. 4 people for 1 person top lane, and the enemy team just goes into our base and ends the game. Tragic, guys. Tragic. Look, I try my best to defend it, but that's it. Look, guys, that's the Lillia game. I was very upset at the end, but that's about it. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Holy shit, man. That was such a dumb finish of a game.